Hello everyone. Today we continue to explore the extremely dramatic Mastiff, destroying Pitbull. No one can defeat this monster. Mastiff destroys Pitbull. It's the Mastiff dog in brown, one of the largest and most powerful dogs in the world. Other dogs and even wolves make a big mistake when they try to confront this giant. They'll pay a hefty price if any of them dares to attack him, even if it's the Pitbull or even the Turkish Kangal. This wolf enraged the Mastiff, so much so that he viciously attacked it in front of his comrades. He was their leader, yet they didn't dare to assist him when the Mastiff showed his strength. They backed off, fools. To know how much wolves fear the Mastiff, look at this scene where they appear helpless, waiting for the Mastiff's permission to eat. And this is what happens if anyone tries to take the food. Despite being a large group of wolves, the Mastiff alone managed to overcome them all and took the food for himself. In the end, they were very hungry and wanted a little food, so none of them dared to attack the Mastiff. Here, the Mastiff meets the German Shepherd. It's wonderful to see a confrontation between these two, but as you might have guessed, the Mastiff is undoubtedly the winner. After frighteningly attacking the German Shepherd and grabbing him by the neck, he pinned him to the ground to declare the end of this battle. This was one of the fiercest battles between the Pitbull and the Mastiff. The Pitbull paid the price for this attack. The Mastiff was very brutal and quickly managed to bring down the Pitbull, grabbing him by the neck and pinning him to the ground without any movement. Initially, the Pitbull initiated the attack, but the end was in favor of the Mastiff. Even the Pitbull was an easy opponent this time. This was another battle between these two, the strongest of all. It was a deadly battle between them. We cannot deny that the Pitbull was a good opponent this time, but his strength was not enough to deter this giant. He was pinned down again, and the battle ended in favor of the Mastiff. This Pitbull continues to face the Mastiff until now. Look at those terrifying eyes. I really don't want to face this dog in my life. Although the Mastiff was tied up and the Pitbull was free, the Mastiff still managed to overcome the Pitbull. He grabbed him and never let go, completely breaking him. This confrontation took place in the wilderness, where the Pitbull encountered one of the large dogs, and a deadly battle ensued between them. It wasn't worth it for the Pitbull to engage in this battle, as he always loses to this dog. We can see how the Pitbull tried every possible means, but the Mastiff was too strong, and he couldn't easily get rid of him. He continued like this for several minutes, and the Mastiff didn't stop delivering harsh blows to the Pitbull. This is one of the rare clips that was filmed, showing him facing the tiger. It's good that the tiger is inside the cage. If it were to come out, it would tear him to shreds. But it's amazing how brave the Mastiff was, wanting to fight with the tiger. But he certainly doesn't know the tiger's strength. What do you think will happen if the tiger is released outside? This encounter between the Mastiff and the wolves, do you see how he escaped from them? It was as if he was lightning fast. It's good that he managed to take the food. These are a group of wolves who got involved in attacking you, the Maldives dog. They had entered the battle confidently, but luckily, the woman had stopped the fight before any of them were killed. Look at this frightening scene of this Mastiff, the giant. These are wonderful shots filmed of one of the largest dogs facing off against the Argentine Dogo. The Argentine Dogo is known as one of the strongest dogs in the world. It was specifically designed to attack and kill wild boars with professionalism. But it seems he doesn't stand a chance against the Mastiff. When I say the Turkish Kangal, the first thing that comes to mind is that immense power. Indeed, the Turkish Kangal is one of the strongest dogs in the world. It has immense speed, capable of tearing prey to pieces, and is specifically used for hunting wild boars. But we want to see what will happen when it meets the Mastiff. This is the most ferocious encounter between them. Can you see that the Kangal doesn't stand a chance, not even to defend itself? But at least for now, it's the only dog that has stood long against the Mastiff and killed with greater force than any other dog. It seems he needs more strength to fight the Mastiff. The encounter between the Mastiff and the wolves is fascinating. Look, they fled from him as if lightning struck. It's impressive how he managed to take the food despite this group of wolves attacking him. The Maldives dog got involved in the fight, but it was clear that the Mastiff was the sole aggressor, and luckily the fight was stopped before any harm was done to them. Look at this terrifying scene of the Mastiff facing the Argentine Dogo. It's a remarkable footage capturing one of the largest dogs facing off against the Argentine Dogo. The Argentine Dogo, known for its strength, seems helpless against the Mastiff. While the Dogo is built to hunt wild boars with precision, it's evident that it stands no chance against the Mastiff. Now, let's talk about the Kangal. It's renowned for its immense strength and speed, specifically bred for hunting wild boars. However, when pitted against the Mastiff, it becomes apparent that its strength is no match for the Mastiff's. While the Kangal is indeed powerful, it lacks the ability to defend itself against the Mastiff's overwhelming force. Nevertheless, it's remarkable that it managed to hold its ground for so long against the Mastiff, making it the only dog that has stood up to him for an extended period. In the end, it's undeniable that the Mastiff is a force to be reckoned with. Its sheer size and strength instill fear in other animals, making them think twice before challenging it. Whether it's facing off against wolves, pit bulls, German shepherds, Argentine Dogos, or Kangals, the Mastiff emerges victorious time and time again, proving itself to be one of the most powerful dogs in the world. But it can be said that its strength is comparable to that of the Mastiff as well, and it couldn't overcome him. It received harsh blows several times and managed to pin him to the ground. On the other hand, the Kangal also pinned the Mastiff, but in the end, the Kangal was exhausted from the fight, and both stopped fighting. In your opinion, who is the stronger one? Most dogs are afraid of the Mastiff for the first time because of its large size. It's one of the largest dogs in the world, and the nature of animals fears size first before anything else. In the end, if you liked the video, don't forget to support us by clicking the like button and subscribing to the channel to receive everything new daily. Also, don't forget to activate the notification button so you don't miss any new episodes. Goodbye. Today's video ends here. If you like the video, don't forget to support the channel with a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye and see you again.